I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I've been talking about marriage, and I've been using the letter arrow as in radio. Number one, realization. Number two, relationship. I can't remember the other arrow I've said, but now we're going to talk about responsibility. Responsibility. You see, somebody, in fact, my bosser that lives downstairs, a pastor, invited me as the guest preacher in his wedding many years back. And I told him that the reason you invited me to come and speak in your wedding is that I told the whole audience that you think I have an ideal marriage or a perfect marriage. I told him it was very far from what he was imagining, and that my wife and I have a lot of challenges, differences, and difficulties. But we have decided that this marriage must work. And so we'll make compromises here, sacrifices here, and we've been on for 39 years. 39 years. And I'm always irritated by Christians who refuse to face reality. There is no ideal marriage. There is no perfect marriage. People are managing their marriages like as you manage a business. Forget all this love. What keeps marriage is responsibility. And responsibility is bringing your ability to respond to needs. And the primary responsibility in marriage and the purpose of marriage I will make for him a suitable helpmate is to release potentials in the individual. That is to say, as a husband, I met my wife when she had just finished school certificates. I was in medical school. I was 21. She was 19. She lost her father, so she stayed at home for 1 or 2 years before going to school. So she was 19 and I was 21. And I told her I wanted to marry somebody I would grow up with. And so we've been releasing each other's potentials, helping each other to become a better model of who we were when we met. I met her as a medical student. I became a medical doctor. She became a nurse midwife. I wrote the application. She took to School of Nursing, and I trained her in the School of Midwifery. She had children. So it is this ability to release the potentials in the individual you are married to that sustains marriage. Now, the potentials, you married with sperm cells, you married with eggs in our ovaries, then you bring these two potentials, you produce children. Then you release the potentials in these children and make them better human beings. So we have a medical doctor, an orthopedic surgeon, we have an educationist that manages our schools, we have a PhD holder in engineering, we have a master's degree holder, and he runs his business in Europe. So we've released the potentials of these children. It takes a lot of work, a lot of sacrifices. My wife used to sit in the booth of the school bus, to sell books. When you tell her to go to the altar to sit down, she will say, altar does not pay school fees. I had to carry bags on my shoulders, my school books, my shoulders will peel. Sometimes I'll have to sit in the motorbike between Elele, Alemini, and Elele to save money to get to enter a vehicle to go to Owerri. And I will carry school books from Rumokoro to the other side to board the vehicle to Elele, to Aba, Eleme, and my shoulders will peel. I was doing that to release the potentials in my children. Today, I have successful children. Today, I'm living a life that I have always wanted to live. My wife said it in one of the videos. And we are better people than who we used to be. That is what marriage is supposed to be. Build each other up, not to tear each other down. Toxic people, toxic and wicked people, banditry in marriages, you tear people down because you want only your own benefit without thinking of the benefit of the other person. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send a message to +234-7052-136763 or +234-8021219262 to join the July mentorship class. Please, it is not free. If I've called the number too fast, just press manuscript. You will see it. God bless you.